Good afternoon and welcome to Combo Breaker 2023 Mortal Kombat 11 pools. I am so excited to be back here at Combo Breaker, one of my favorite events going on every year. You know me, it's Ragnarok, everybody's favorite uncle, joined of course by
Saki Sakura. Welcome everyone in another year of Combo Breaker for Mortal Kombat 11. You already know these matches are going to be extremely hype. We got some returning players actually. It's really cool. I was in the crowd earlier and I got to see, for example, Gur making his comeback as well inside those pools. We got King Gambler, we got the Chilean twins here. It is going to be an insane Mortal Kombat action that you don't want to miss, especially for our lovely Combo Breaker here.
It's going to be a bloodbath, and I am here for it. I want all the dirt, all the grime, all the tech at this stage in the game.
That's true. We gotta make sure we get those flawless blocks out. We gotta make sure we get those micro ducks out. We gotta make sure that every hit confirm is it. Because, you know, interesting enough, we were talking about this earlier. This is one of the last two majors for NRS Mortal Kombat 11 before we go into Mortal Kombat 1.
Absolutely. And you know what I'm looking forward to? The chin checkers. That's right,
Yes.
those lovely. You thought you went for the grab, you went for the high, you went into the sky with a down to crushing blow. I cannot wait to see some people get launched.
For sure. And up first, we're going to be looking at our two of our players here. It's going to be Lookout Below 60 versus Soldier. Some awesome names to see. Again, with this being one of the last two majors for Mortal Kombat 11, this is your chance to get to that top 8 that everyone loves to talk about online, on the ground, all the time. And there is a lot of competition here that you don't want to miss out on. And you don't want to miss out that chance to pretty much cement your history or your record on history, right?
Absolutely. I've seen the casuals all weekend, and there was definitely some sweat to be had. Look at the players there already getting the last minute conversing. Hey man, your button's set. Make sure your buttons are set. Make sure those controllers are desynced. You do not want to get paused out of these games.
Indeed, indeed. Gonna look here for a second to just, yep, this looks like to be a button check.
Absolutely.
Always important. Even I was like, listen, I went from all of these games and I came onto the setup and I'm like, what were my settings again? Where's like my phone, my screenshot? Hold up, I gotta make sure I got all my settings right.
Absolutely. You know what I like though? There's no combos in this button check. We ain't had none of that. Nah, son.
Indeed, indeed. But yeah, this is gonna be exciting. If this looks to be accurate as the button check is happening, Jade versus Noob, that's a matchup that on paper really favors Jade if you think about it.
I was never a big fan of this matchup, but maybe they know something that I don't, and we are getting into it. First game here, Jade, Noob, Saibot. Forward 2-2, blocks into an immediate back 2, rolls forward into a down 2. Gotta love it, hits him with the overhead, blessed in the dome. Not sure if looking for the breakaway there, but of course down 2 for the extra damage.
Indeed, and there it goes. This looks like to be Emerald Defender. So this is one of the base variations that started in competitive Mortal Kombat 11 before we switched over to customs. And we're actually going to get that forward 2 out right nice and early after that crushing blow.
Absolutely. Jade, of course, the big fan of the overhead, blessing the dome. Oh, and using the slow version of the Ghost Ball. Interesting. And gets the chin checker, the first one of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
It's already starting. It's already starting. That load seems to definitely come in clutch against ScorpionProcs, actually. Oh, but that punish there with Noob Saibot, not going to be able to get the full combo, but we do get some Oki situation, but there goes the Nitro kick from KJ Pixel.
All right, great. Using the kick and going right back to doing Jade things. Backing off, no knee, but then goes right in with a thrust kick. Players may want to do the lowered health bars to get underneath the overlay.
Indeed. You know, something in mind when you look at how this match played out is that low is not as fast as many of the other projectiles that we've seen from other characters, right? So the fact that we're not really seeing ScorpionProcs actually try to like short hop it or even go for teleport, which in essence that might be a good chance to try to go for a punish there. Instead, we're really seeing KJ Pixel just going full force on the low, hasn't even implemented the air razor rings either, if you've noticed.
Absolutely. Noob Saibot, unfortunately, did not get too much going there. Used the slow version of the Ghost Ball, which I don't think I've ever seen in competitive play, but caught him off guard.
It's so rare, but the thing is that you gotta block, like not block that rather, you gotta lower yourself, you gotta crouch, because if you block it, it's actually an unblockable that takes away your meters. So that is actually really crucial. Definitely a lot of knowledge here for Scrub Daddy Lee from that last match to actually take into consideration that maybe KJ Pixel may not be as familiar with the Noob Saibot mechanics and what tends to be. We also saw scene double, so these are base variations from like day one. We're not really seeing customs from these two players, which is part of that whole MK11 Ultimate expansion.
Absolutely. So we're going into game 2 here. Very confident first game going to the Jade.
Indeed. And let's see if we can bring it back here for Scrub Daddy Lee, as we'll be hopping right back into that match.
All right, starting things off, going into it. Go for the plus frames, block on the overhead, good stuff. Too far away to do anything about it. Quick down 4 and catch with the 4-2, but did not confirm into a combo.
Indeed, there goes that low, but once again, you cannot block that. You have to be able. Wow!
Wow, okay, we are in for it. I said the year of the late year tech, and we are getting it. All right, good forward throw.
I love that block. There we go. There goes that chin checker, getting the crushing blow and the armor break. Yes, sir. We definitely called out those breakaways here.
And just like that, look out below, a quick 40%, not being paid by the hour, confidently sitting on the first round here, but having burned the down 2 crushing blow and the kick crushing blow.
Indeed. Also notice too that now we're starting to see Soldier actually go for that low slide. There goes that purple, first time in the match right now. There goes that amped nitro kick. Definitely will catch you off guard. Do we get that punish? No. Instead we get the single hit punish instead.
Absolutely. Okay, roll through, goes for the forward grab, keeping them in the corner, smart move. Back up, quick back to wiggle stick, and another forward grab. Just take the health away little by little.
Oh, and we have the actual, I believe it's the actual thick butterfly. That's what it is. Butterfly spin, and we get the brutality to boot as well. It's crazy. I haven't seen that butterfly spin since, honestly, Armani Viz be using it in some of his streams. That's how long ago it was, because he's someone that says that's better than Delia's. Sure, minus 13 on block. Okay.
Absolutely. They're getting up. It's communicating something here.
Might be confirming if this is a best of 3 or a best of 5. I believe some of our players, though, are... I mean, we've been with Mortal Kombat 11 best of 5 for most of its lifespan, right? It's been pretty solid. I feel like a lot of players definitely have tried to fight for that best of 5 to really make sure that they get all the games in as much as possible. It's a relatively fast game if you think about it, depending on the characters you're playing. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be seeing if Lookout Below will take this 3-0.
Absolutely. Look out below, cup 2-0 over Solaire, looks like. Good flawless block, doesn't quite get the punish, down 4 from Jade, and gets caught with a crushing blow again. Knee to the gut into a down 2, that's 25% gone.
Yes, indeed. I like the 2-1 string there. There goes the air razor ring. Not going to be able to hit confirm off of it, but does get another air razor out.
Okay, good blocks, jumps in, no anti-air, goes for the 1-1-2 string, committed to the full string and gets caught.
Oh, there we go. That was that teleport I was mentioning earlier. Noticing that the low is very much a slow move, taking advantage of teleport.
Absolutely. You notice using the base teleport, no combo available on that version of the move. But look out below, now sitting on match point, going for the straight 3-0. All right, nice trade. I'll take that. Puts the glow up. Now invulnerable to Noob's projectiles. Blocks the back 2.
Missed the opportunity to punish that forward 2. It can be a little bit tricky, especially with that pushback. Once again, using that 2-1-2 string to be able to push back as well. There goes that punish on the nitro kick. Did not have the meter. The chin checker, as you mentioned, and the armor break once again. Super solid here from Lookout Below.
Really doubling up on the crush blows. Gets caught again by the ghost ball. Walking in, gotta be careful because Jade will throw that kick out there. Jumps over the glaive. 1-1-2 is blocked. And this could be all that short for Lookout Below. Goes for the interactable, misses, and gets caught anyway with the low poke from Jade and the down 2 to finish it off. Lookout Below going up 3-0 over Solaire.
Yeah, Solaire missed a lot of opportunities there to try to actually hit confirm into Fatal Blow. Like I feel like if you take a look into how that match was going, potentially could have been able to at least get, if not the full round, at least pixel left for Lookout Below there. So really good job there from Lookout Below using Emerald Defender, something that, again, hasn't been seen since, I want to say, year 1 of Mortal Kombat 11.
Absolutely, and I think some different choices for Noob Saibot's customizable moves there might have made a little bit of difference. The low slide, obviously a favorite because you get to keep a lot of his stuff safe, but there wasn't a lot of opportunity to capitalize on one thing that Noob does very well, and that is getting damage on punishes.
Absolutely. That is one of the key things about Noob Saibot, especially if you're new to the game and you're trying to explore if you're like the type of player that likes that big damage character. Noob Saibot, you're looking at least minimum 40% with just, it feels like sometimes without just a bar, too.
Just one bar is all it takes.
It's all it takes. And again, the Ghost Ball was an interesting pick, but it's something that, like, you definitely couldn't take advantage of it if you weren't actually implementing your optimals inside that match. So,
absolutely.
With that being said, though, let's talk about our next match, Ragnarok. I'm actually really, really excited because mi gente Latinoamerica, this is ScorpionProcs from Chile versus Malik F. Now, we've spoken a little bit about the Chilean twins. What are you thinking?
I think Scorpion is my pick to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
A little bit of biasness there, but I'm going all in on ScorpionProcs.
100%. And if you don't remember, last year he was the actual second place champion for Combo Breaker with his brother Nicolas being the first place. So, you know, it's definitely trying to get that run back, especially trying to be as comfortable in Mortal Kombat 11 as they have been. Like, just, they're like a success story in a way. But I also feel like they're the typical twin story, right? Like, twins in NRS games, they're going to do really well.
I wish I had a twin.
Right.
Actually, yeah. You know, the world needs 2 Unks, 2 Ragnaroks. And by the way, I am digging the mask that Malik is wearing. Look, check out that mask.
You know, I saw that mask earlier while I was in pools, and I'm like, that's an interesting mask for sure.
That mask makes me think of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake, like something I would find in there.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, we getting that remaster, right? I thought of Katana Prime. I remember one of the streams, he was just like playing the MSG like theme song, and it was like, yes, Snake Eater. Okay, cool.
I was like, hey, I'm glad that the best of the first 3. That's right. I will 10 toes on that hill. That's right. I'm prepared to. I can't see chat. I know they're angry about that. What? MGS 3 over 2 over 1. Rabble. That's right. I said it.
So with ScorpionProcs, I think something that we've seen, if I'm not mistaken, he goes more for the Cabal, while Nicholas goes more with Fujin when they play in their brackets and in their pools. So I'm going to expect to say that this is going to be a Cabal match, and if potentially Terminator. Oh, no, we're going to get the Nightwolf, actually. Interesting.
Okay. Both players taking time here to pick out exactly what moves they want to rock in this match.
Oh, they can't pick Endoskeleton because it's not a competitive move.
Yeah,
and he's actually kind of like worried about that. Interesting though, he didn't go in with the third move, so he's actually at a disadvantage here for Terminator. So again, with custom variations, there are certain moves that you cannot use in the competitive setting, which is why, you'll probably see that. So this is going to be a button check, just going to probably check out, make sure everything's good.
Absolutely, and even with that slight disadvantage, if you can call it that, there's one thing you have to account for is the mix.
Oh, I know, that is like not a fun time at all between these two.
Is this?
This might be a real match
okay,
here.
Are they going into it for real? Okay. I thought it was a button check. Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
they were just doing combos on us. They were trying to test our knowledge. I see you two.
Ain't no combos allowed during the button check. What? This is a long button check. What is happening?
Most definitely. And here we'll definitely talk about a little bit just on the fact that like that particular move from Nightwolf, you don't really combo off of, right?
Yeah. Is this? Are they? Okay. Good
right,
Lord, that was. Yo.
That's
Flag on the
I think
play.
my first time here
I
with
would,
a long button check like that.
I would dock them both around. Like, nah, I'm just playing, y'all. But.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it seems like we're going to get that Terminator. Again, there's a choice of going for that custom or for the 3 competitive variations. Scorpion will be going with the Nightwolf, hopefully with Malik. Oh no, we might get the Rambo.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Ooh, I can already hear Dylan Lloyd saying, like, let's go, Rambo.
We get a let's go Rambo in the chat. Are you a believer? Are you a Rambo believer?
Listen, Rambo's kind of busted. I've seen what Rambo can do, and people just will be doubting it, like, sometimes. I believe in the Rambo. But with against Nightwolf, that might be a bit of a crazy time indeed. So we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Ooh, gets opened up immediately.
Ooh.
Into a back throw. No meter burn on the grab ender.
What an air-to-air. Beautiful. And actually ending early with the command grab to definitely catch out the breakaway. There goes that low. That's going to catch you quite a bit.
Absolutely. Slight pause from both players. Great poke out of the arrow. Nice flawless block. Trying to get his turn back into a grab. Good stuff. You can feel it. Loosen your back up.
Okay, sending out the Claymore. Now this is something actually catches Scorpion against the Claymore, but Scorpion wakes up with the 1-1 and able to actually get it both rolling.
Yo, we rolling? Where's Limp Bizkit? All right, good down one. Into the back throw. Put him in the corner.
Yeah. Had to use the meter there. If not, it would have been 0.01 Ragnarok. That would have not killed without that meter.
All right, goes for the drop kick and gets caught again. 2 hands. You can just feel the anger in it.
Great jump in here from Scorpion, able to keep this going. Now, we'll have to take out the side switch here, but regardless, actually able to avoid the Claymore and then launching Malik there.
That rolled right through, got the punish. Malik opening up and drops the combo, goes for the poke again, roll through, good block.
Whoa. Oh, in the actual animation, was not getting caught by the Claymore until after Nightwolf's animation fully ended.
Good stuff on ScorpionProcs. There was a lot of rolling going on there. I like the read.
It was a very good read. I like what Malik's trying to do. He's trying to set up the Claymore, trying to get a little bit of what Scorpion's trying to do. Scorpion's actually gotten hit, which is interesting because the level of play that Scorpion plays, you would think that the Claymore would not get touched at all, right?
Absolutely. We are going into game 2 here. Gets caught by the drop kick. Good blocks. And gets interrupted immediately. Launched. And quick breakaway, but gets blessed by the overhead. Launched again, put in the corner, but dropped from ScorpionProcs. Very uncharacteristic.
I like the spacing there. It's going to avoid the Claymore, but does get opened up by the low. And now this is just arrows that can really set up, but Scorpion doesn't want to get touched by the Claymore. That's like a launcher for Rambo, right? So we're going to go ahead and get the side switch to try to signify all of the damage here. Potentially goes for the actually down 3. And trying to set up and condition for that overhead, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You saw that he had set up things in the corner there, had the Claymore out, but committed to the roll option, then got punished, and unfortunately is now back in the corner once again. ScorpionProcs not really losing more than about 35% of his health.
Yeah, Scorpion's playing really good. What a great reaction here from Scorpion, able to also get the side switch after that amped roll there from Rambo.
All right, puts him in the corner. Quick down 1 to get his turn back. And then jumps clean over the wake-up option.
Yeah, that wake-up options allows Rambo to actually back away. But here we go. We do have the amped grab, but what an anti-air from Malik. Not going to be able to hit confirm, but still creating the opportunity necessary here to bring out the spacing. And this is just going to be a zoning war right now for Malik versus Scorpion. Look how much those arrows do.
Absolutely, and both players just rolling, trading sides. Jumps over the overhead, gets the punish, but just barely. ScorpionProcs now sitting on fatal blow. And that'll be quick confirmed into game number 2. Signed, sealed, and delivered. 2 hands.
By the great Matoka. I love that fatal blow. I think that's one of my favorite in terms of like aesthetic and design.
It's because he puts his all into it.
Yeah.
You can just feel the anger as he jumps at you.
Most definitely. I really like this Nightwolf pick though. He's a character we don't really get to see often, you know, and it's actually really nice to see it like happening in real time.
Absolutely. You can see ScorpionProcs there looking very calm and collected, like another day at the office. Malik not doing too bad. Looks like he's making a switch to Terminator.
Yes, indeed. There goes Running Man, which is very typical for many Terminators to use.
Absolutely.
And it looks like we have the air throw as well. Or, yeah, actually, yeah, the anti-air throw Really good stuff, and then it looks like his teleport. So this is interesting because Terminator sits in a weird spot in terms of like matchups, and that's just honestly because he's a 50-50 character, true to the whole 9 yards for that.
Hey, anything can happen when you guess wrong. All right, comes out of the teleport, very long delay there, and jumps in, get great anti-air into the command grab. No meter burn. Ooh, and the flawless blocks. We got those? Okay.
That was a delayed flawless block too, if you notice, because Malik was trying to go for the running man, and instead we have Scorpion launching and actually corner carrying all the way. And I love what I'm seeing here, but does try to anti-air, not going to be able to fully get the grab, but still, what a conversion to be able to actually hit confirm a little bit.
Absolutely, and then ducks the command grab. Fortunately, doesn't get much of a great punish. Comes out of teleport quick into another down one. ScorpionProcs doing a good job of interrupting all offense here, keeping his turn, not letting Malik get away with anything. And then, overhead, fatal blow. This is going to do a healthy chunk of damage, but he's got 2.15 health. He really can't afford to block anything. He's just got to go in.
Yeah, so even though that's 41%, which is significant, that is your true fatal blow. Like, that's your comeback mechanic completely gone for only at being 2.15 health there. So definitely wouldn't agree with the fatal blow, but you know, sometimes you want to get that reset, that full spacing here, so maybe this is what Malik needs to do so. And there goes the running man, able to tackle down ScorpionProcs.
That's right, folks. Great anti-air, but doesn't get the conversion. ScorpionProcs taking full advantage with the combo. Okay, ups not to meter burn it again. Nightwolf gets a lot of hit advantage when he meter burns the command grab.
Yeah, I'm almost trying to see if ScorpionProcs is trying to actually get that overhead or like actually condition a little bit more with Malik while keeping meter management. But this is actually great for Malik right now. Actually ahead in the health bar gain. Still getting swept off on the low feet, but has the potential to make this comeback here against Scorpion.
Absolutely, signs alive. Just needs one clean hit. Oh, and jumps. Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is it. Now, this does scale. I think
he's dead.
I think he's dead, too, actually, with that. No,
wait.
He's not the Thunder.
Hit the shield.
17.27.
Hit the shield. Oh. I wanted to believe.
I really did, too. I think if he hit the shields, would have worked out, but yes, indeed, that will be ScorpionProcs moving on against Malik. Rambo and Terminator. Would never have thought that I would see those characters here at Combo Breaker.
And there was some signs alive from Malik all throughout the set there. Just unfortunately some decisions and a couple drops cost him the match, but what can you do?
Absolutely.
Try to fight harder next time. Good stuff. Great to see Rambo here in offline play.
Indeed, indeed. And before we continue on into our next matches, let's check out some ads from some cool partners.
Yo, you see that overhead?
Oh my goodness,
That
nobody was blocking that.
Ooh, I definitely got hit. That was wild, man. These matches have been great.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? We're about to take a quick break here, and Combo Breaker 2023 is still going on. Don't worry, this time we're gonna order for you.
Yeah, we got you. Don't even worry about it.
Be right back.
Don't forget to head on over to the Combo Breaker shop to check out all the amazing merch. But don't delay, because that merch is going to go quick.
And welcome back, everyone, from that quick break to Mortal Kombat 11 here at Combo Breaker. Talking about that last ad there, y'all signed up for the stress test, right?
Boy.
We got to make sure that these servers are all ready for us as we go ahead and hop pretty soon to Mortal Kombat 1.
I cannot wait. I retweeted that with a quickness. I'm like, oh, a stress test. You mean a beta before the actual beta? Yes.
You know what's funny is I was actually explaining to someone how when the collector's edition came out for pre-order, I was like, all right, every notification is on. I'm ready. And I was like, as soon as the collector's edition was like the day of the collector's edition, I was like, please let me pre-order already, please. And then I still kept the notifications on. So as soon as I saw the online stress test, I'm like, all right, we're signing up. We may be at Combo Breaker, but that doesn't mean we miss signups for anything.
Absolutely. I got bodied by the collectors now. I was like, man, that's a nice statue. I kind of want that, but nope, I was too slow. I suppose I can pay $8,000 for it on eBay from everyone who's going to probably.
But let's talk a little bit about our next competitors here. You will see them on the screen right now. We have P&D Mustard versus Weird AJ.
Absolutely, both people I'm very well familiar with. Of course, Mustard, long-time member of the scene, but AJ as well. I remember AJ back in the Injustice 2 days, rocking it out. So I want to see what he's going to bring to the table here. Try to dethrone Mustard before he gets back up.
Indeed, indeed. You know, it really comes down to, again, that Combo Breaker is such a special place in many of like the hearts of the NRS community. Of course, Chicago, right? This is where we live and breathe Mortal Kombat and NRS games. I feel like it's an even more important time, as this is the last time you get to actually play Mortal Kombat 11 on this stage before we move to that new game.
Absolutely. You know, if you're going to make the mark, now is the time to do it.
Legends of old, newbies of new. I try to think of like how fantasy-ish we could try to get with that, but I was just like noob.
As the resident D&D player, I can certainly get fantasy with it, but I'm sure the references will be lost on many people. It's okay though. I know who will get them out there.
But indeed, indeed. So, you know, talking a little bit, right, about these two players, what can you tell me about the characters that they play? I'm sure Mustard knows, like, the whole roster at this point, right? So.
I want to say AJ played Cassie last time I saw, but that could have changed.
Wow, Cassie, that is a character that kind of just went and left after year one, huh?
I mean, there's still a good...
Come on, man.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
I know I saw one. You know, maybe on a milk carton going, where's Cassie? But, you know, there was definitely one out there.
It's crazy because I just remember how day one, it was like, oh, Cassie's broken. She got 950 health and I think a couple of nerfs, and no one's ever seen her again.
Wasn't it the fact that she had like a 9-frame mid that was like 0 on block?
I think it was the 9-frame mid that was on 0 on block, yeah.
I miss that Cassie. I like that Cassie.
And it's crazy because, like, it's one of those things where, like, you have Cabal that's also 0 on block on some of his strings, and he's completely safe. We complain too much.
We you know, we can't talk about that. Cabal's safe. He's safe from criticism. It's okay. I'm sorry, Herbs. I know you're out there somewhere.
I'm sorry to all the Cabal players. You know what your character did. You know what they did.
Shout out to all. Shout out to Herbs, fellow bald-headed brother.
I think Aztec. Speaking of bald-headed brothers, I think Aztec's also in this tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he? I haven't seen him, but you know.
I have a feeling because I did see him streaming a couple of bit too to try to like in preparation, and I don't know. I love watching streams that like you see all these players really prep for these offline competitions because it just means so much to them. It's such a different vibe when you come from online to like offline. And of course, you know, even though we've been out of the pandemic, as far as being out of our houses and being able to kind of go back to a relevancy of normal, just the fact that we are able to come to these events and there's so much talent in the community and you get to actually talk with all of that talent, it's really fun to see.
Absolutely. I encourage anyone who has not gone to a big offline event yet to certainly do so if you have the means of doing it. There is no greater feel than sitting out in the crowd during top 8s or during the event and getting to watch the player's journey from the beginning of the pools to the medal ceremony at the end.
For sure. And it's all about those memories, right? Especially as, again, you want to cherish all of them because we're in a new era pretty soon. We're in Liu Kang's vision.
Absolutely. And hopefully Liu Kang's vision includes Natara. Make my baby playable.
Please bring us Natara, please. That is our queen.
And give Ermac pushback. All right. Now
okay,
we
no.
We have you now.
Behave, all right? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We have to do it.
No.
We certainly do.
No. We're good. We'll be fine. It looks like weird, AJ, if this is not a button check, right?
Okay, Frost versus Jade. You know, as a resident Frost player, I do like this matchup.
You know, the other day when I don't know if it was on a stream. It wasn't a tournament, but it was definitely Combat League. I saw a player using Frost, and she had like this. She did a drill in the floor, and it bounced up. What?
It's a version of Augur. I forget what the first word in it is, but yeah, it's a thing. It's not. Wouldn't be a choice I would make, but it's definitely an option to go.
It surprised like me a lot because I was like, I've never seen her use that move before, much less in any like setting, especially in Combat League. But I guess that's one of those things where it's one of those moves that, you know, you take some time and you go into like customs and lab and see what you can do.
Absolutely.
Right?
So one of the things here, and depending on what moves AJ picks with Frost, if he chooses, because Jade loves to use that purple glow to get around projectiles, something to keep in mind is that Frost regular down back 2 projectile is a physical projectile, and it will hit Jade out of that glow.
Yes, it's one of those. It's actually one of the reasons why I say that Frost and Jade on paper is not as good for Jade as most of the other casts, like for example Sub-Zero, would feel like.
Absolutely. So we're getting into the first game here. AJ immediately jumping back, going in slowly but surely, down 4, good block.
It looks like Mustard's actually the one that's on Frost,
And
with AJ on Jade.
And interesting here, Mustard going with Cryo Crown, so the bomb setup variation with Frost. Lots of tricky setups there. So we have the bomb and the straight auger. Solid pressure tool, good whiff punishing tool as well.
It's so worth it though, if once you see those hit confirms, that it's definitely one of those things you gotta like keep in mind. But we have those ice augers to really keep the spacing here, and then bring out the head that we know and love from Frost.
Absolutely. The thing with this particular setup with Frost, not a lot of damage mid-screen, but a lot of setups. The goal is to get them into the corner and then just blend them in the way. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was nice.
No, quick breakaway, but now you've got no defense meter, excuse me, but gets immediately the back throw, freeing up the full screen for AJ. Okay, good jump out from Mustard.
Nice down 4 checks here. Does get hit by that amp nitro kick. It's interesting how I've seen a couple of people getting hit by that often. And I guess because it's like a little bit of a mind game when you see it. Now we are gonna roll through that amped air razor rank, able to get the jump in, not gonna be able to hit confirm though. Goes for the down 1, tries to get those plus frames, but only 5 seconds on the clock.
4.
So smart. That clock stays at 4.
It does, and this will give Mustard the round.
Yeah, weird AJ, all he had to do was actually just play it safe, play the defense.
Yep.
Had the health lead, but chose to go for the fatal blow instead and was going to get punished for it.
Absolutely. There's no need to really duck those. The aura does help go through the back 4-3 from Frost. We see AJ getting worked slowly into the corner. Got to be careful, and gets caught immediately. Mustard keeping safe, not allowing the breakaway. Good stuff from AJ, got to jump out of the setup.
Bringing a little bit of the parry. I just noticed as well, AJ's actually going with Emerald Defender. Again, that's year 1 Jade. That is her most variation focused on zoning, projectiles rather. And it's interesting to see it because usually you're not seeing Emerald Defender like that. You're trying to see Delia's dance and create the mind game. This is going to be a full punish though here from Mustard. Going to actually set up and choose to do so using the grab as well to begin the combo.
All right, went for the reset there. AJ did not bite. Got a little bit of a life lead. He can afford to be defensive. Working the corner, but you got to be careful. You cannot get boxed in. And a quick jump out, jump 3 into the air glaive. AJ once again with his back to the screen and plenty of real estate to work with.
Yeah, this is actually a good spacing here. And choosing to go for the nitro kick, not going to be able to go into the corner. I feel like Mustard was hoping with that jump kick. Brings out the low once again, and there goes the air razor rings. And this is actually a great way to just keep Mustard away from AJ here. Does win the air-to-air, gets a little bit of a hit confirm, not going to be able to get the bomb head.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mustard has not gotten a chance to really get any of the setups going with Frost. Trying to keep AJ in the corner, and so far AJ's been able to get out every time. Air glaive, and deliver a good block from Mustard.
The down 4 checks are real from weird AJ. There we go, going to be able to actually hit confirm with the down 4 into the nitro kick. And slowly but surely whittling the health of Mustard.
Another down 4. AJ kind of setting up very comfortable right now in the corner. Jumps in with the air glaive. Got to be careful trying to anti-air Jade.
Yes. There was an opportunity to do wiggle stick there, but again, you're 31 seconds left. Your health is kind of going low. You're probably just best off waiting for the perfect opportunity and just that one hit confirm. That is going to be a punishable off of the recovery on the ground. Weird AJ trying to go for the fatal blow attempt, but Mustard not able to punish.
Air glaive for the plus frames. Gets the head out. Back 2 into straight auger. The pressure is on. AJ and gets clipped by the back 4-3. Mustard getting on the board for the first game.
Yeah, it's really scary, this matchup. I'm actually liking how Weird AJ has been playing it. I think that it comes down to like that low health situation that you have to be, at least for AJ, has to be more conscious of and not eager to just hop into Fatal Blow or try to go for, I would honestly say, the gimmicks, right? Like the online combat league style, hey, here's this hit, and you're like pretty much gone, right? So having to be a little more careful, more conscious. Mustard's defense and taking recognition of the time and understanding that AJ's in that like pressure situation is pretty crucial.
Absolutely. To see the character switch here, now we have the student versus the master, Sub-Zero, which is one of the harder matchups for Frost, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I had plenty of time playing this. Shout out to Semi-Evil Ryu. All right. No falls block there. Gets caught with the big boot. Plus frames, double down for us. Tries to bless with overhead, but Mustard jumping right out.
Yeah, enough spacing, right, to avoid getting caught by overheads or lows here. Weird AJ actually going to try to walk up and grab, but a great tech from Mustard to be able to avoid it. Oh, but there goes that overhead, already getting hit once into the cryo setup. And that was actually super smart from Weird AJ.
Absolutely, and spends the meter on the slide, throws him on the corner, but then throws him right back into the corner. That was all AJ.
And I love not using any of those crushing blows either. Very much respecting the fact that we have to manage those. One of Sub-Zero's biggest accomplishments, or rather great things about him, is making sure to utilize all of those crushing blows. But here we go, Mustard gonna start it up, able to actually go for the grab to set up the freeze, and we were able to get the side switch as well, actually stopping from AJ jumping, and then mixing AJ up as well. And look at these hit confirms. This is going to be a great time for Mustard. Great tech.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, a poor drop, but gets the crushing blow. Mustard could see his health lead coming to a close here, but gets the whiff punish. Straight auger into the 4-2, pushing AJ into the corner.
Yep. And it's just crazy. I'm still like kind of sitting here like, this is Frost here at Combo Breaker.
Hey, I'm here for it. All right, good blocks, but gets caught at the last time by the Amplify, and no, not going to burn the crushing blow.
I like that the head is trying to cover the forward 2. That is a high, so you have to be very careful of it. Wakes up 3, goes for the down 4 check. A little bit of spacing here from Mustard, actually using the shurikens, but still getting caught by the overhead on the jump.
Absolutely. Mustard backing off, goes right back in, good confirm, gets the head back out. And then AJ gets caught by the bomb going back to the corner. You are grounded, young man. Oh, oh, oh.
Very nice.
Oh,
ooh, what a
good blocks.
That was so good. Great defense from Mustard, waiting patiently for that too.
I'll be honest, I would have stuck a button out there.
I would have too.
I would have gotten clipped.
I 100% would have too. And that's the thing about Mustard. He's so patient. So patient, where most NRS players, specifically in Mortal Kombat 11, would try to go for that poke into special. He's waiting for the opportunity. That's one of the reasons why he brought out the head explosive.
Absolutely. So now Mustard up 2 games to AJ 0. Good showing from AJ, but the slide again, breaking Frost's ankles.
And there goes the spacing. Mustard once again trying to avoid the ice ball. Actually avoiding the trap this time, not going to go for anything. Now we do get the hit in, and the setup is cleared. And we're just going to get the far head reach and a punish off of the slide as well. As too far to actually hit.
Absolutely. Mustard doing a good job applying pressure. Down 4, gets tagged for his own. Good dodge on the ice balls. Cannot afford to take those trades with Frost. And, okay, wait a minute. Oh, he missed the slide input.
That is like day 1 Sub-Zero. You cannot miss that slide input. That is where you're going to need it. Okay, here we go. Frozen once again. Begins the optimal combo. And that is a crushing blow. Using it and cashing it early.
All right, now you got to be careful if you're AJ, because you are in the danger zone. It slides in to the Unibeam. Get wrecked.
Stop.
She's going to take you for a ride. Boom. I love to see it.
You know what's crazy is that Mustard still got hit by the slide during all of that. It's just, unfortunately, the beam took priority.
They stood up into it at the end of the slide. I love it. All right, good down 4 into the straight auger. Get caught, but did not get the 4-2, but good throw tech from Mustard. Backing off here, gets caught again, but quick breakaway, does not want to get stuck in the corner. Good down 3 anti-air Auger instead of the bomb. Plus frames. And this time, AJ, getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar, that is +5, sir.
Okay, what a backdash, and then we get that crushing blow from Frost. And this is good damage here for Mustard, 38%, and you also get that freeze here. This might be it.
Yeah, that is all she wrote. Mustard, 3-0 over AJ. I was hoping for a double bomb combo there, but wait a minute. Oh no, no sir.
Mustard,
no, we're 4 years.
Mustard.
Mustard,
Oh.
you know what? No. AJ wins by default. It is 2023. We know our fatality inputs.
I have a feeling we've all used that easy tokens before, so.
We don't speak those horrible words. I remember back in my day, Saki, you had 2 seconds to do the fatality. 2 seconds. None of this back and forth and checking the menu options. You kids today don't know nothing about them 2-second fatalities.
We used to memorize them back then, or we would pin them.
Hey, I had the notebook paper printed out, you know.
Right.
I mean the old printer paper too. We had to peel the sides off.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout outs to all the old folks in the chat.
With that, Mustard's going to be moving on. What a great performance with that Frost, and also AJ too. It was still a good try with the Jade and the Sub-Zero as well. But next up for our next match, we're going to see Supa.Andretti versus Zintai as well.
But first,
Zintai, oh, yes. Up first is an ad break, of course, from our partners.
I was going to
Whoa. You still here, man?
You don't have to do this by yourself anymore.
Yeah, we've been looking for you everywhere. They'll handle the ads. Let's go see the rest of Chicago.
Y'all make sure to head over to the Combo Breaker shop right now and check out all the amazing merch, from shirts to hats and more in store. Get it today.
And we're back with Ragnarok and Saki here at Mortal Kombat 11 at Combo Breaker. Up next on our next matches, it's going to be Zintai versus Supa.Andretti. This is actually my most hated matchup. I'm going to be real with you.
Really?
Not because of players, because this is probably Jade versus Shang.
I would think that as a Jade player, you'd love to fight Shang. I
No,
thought you'd wake up every
no.
morning and be like, Lord, if I could just fight one Shang player today,
No.
it'd be a good day to be Saki.
No. Okay, listen. You got Shang. I consider Shang and Raiden the Adinian killers.
Wow.
I promise you that it feels that way. It feels like if you ever wanted to hate on an Adinian, you just pick up Shang or Raiden and you're good.
No, they love each other. They want to give them a big old hug.
No. But anyways, with Zintai, Zintai's I feel like probably the most well-known in this particular player matchup. Has been into all of the majors practically for Mortal Kombat 11, has been really trying, been to multiple top 8s, and I'm sure trying to gain at least that one for the major.
So, wait, we got Kung Lao, the master of the...
Nice to see Kung Lao, though.
Absolutely. I like Kung Lao. I like him more than Liu Kang, honestly. I like the hat. Reminds me of Ajab. All right, we going right into it?
Indeed,
All right, we're going right into it. Got the corpse drop, back out, and gets walked right into everyone's favorite, not Hellsparks, ground eruption. A little bit of smoke shake. Caught again, setting up the minefield you have to get around if you're going to fight Shang Tsung. No falls block there, and gets caught with the trade, putting Zintai comfortably in the corner. Gets to set up the obstacle course once again, but drops the combo.
Yeah, that was a big combo drop there too, actually. Could have gotten as much damage as possible, but we do get these staggers here from Supa.Andretti. Actually using the Buzzsaw custom variation as well. This is a really nice variation because you don't really know when to press, and you gotta be kind of careful here.
Absolutely, you saw how that life lead just completely evaporated. Now Zintai in the quarter, forced to go through all of Kung Lao's nonsense. Ducks the grab, but no punish. And fatal blow through all that. We don't take none of that here.
That was probably Zintai's best response because of the Buzzsaw being there. It would have led to either plus frames or an actual hit confirm that could have killed him. Also, Shang Tsung's fatal blow is one of those fatal blows that for most Shangs you want to use it as soon as possible, just because again, with the way Zintai's playing, if you see here, there's not really an opportunity to hit confirm into it.
Yeah. But Zintai's sitting comfortably there. Decent life lead. Slowly work his way in with the jump kick. Good block, and gets the punch this time. Thrown in the corner.
Great knowledge here from Supa.Andretti to actually punish the whiffed Hellsparks opportunity. Tries to jump in to get closer, but does get pushed back, and that is going to lead into the knockdown for the Fire Skulls.
Absolutely, and both these characters have very good jump threes. Shang's low to the ground, harder to anti-air, and Kung Lao, of course, stick a button out there, and then you're immediately eating a potential dive kick to the face.
Great reaction here from Zintai to actually avoid the teleport. Not going to be able to get the full conversion, but we do see Supa.Andretti not getting phased by it, putting Zintai in the 30% zone. Wow!
Poke into fatal blow, yes. We are going back to the beginning, Saki.
Oh my
We
god,
are
that was disgusting. But that is Mortal Kombat, okay? That's what you gotta do.
Much like Garrus, we are rewinding time and going back to the beginning when Poke into fatal blow. Caught people slipping. 1 round apiece. Good stuff, both players now setting it full screen, favoring Zintai here with the zoning option with Shang Tsung. Eats a hat, but that's okay. Okay.
Great breakaway from Supa.Andretti is actually going to be able to punish Zintai on that whiff. And then we have the Hellsparks once again.
So they're working away, and good whiff punish.
Yeah, Zintai's just whittling down Supa.Andretti's health like it is no tomorrow. There goes the Fire Skulls. We do have the bodies. That was another thing that we hadn't really seen before, but instead going for the anti-air Hellsparks and Zintai taking this first game.
Absolutely. You know, when you're fighting Shang Tsung, he's not doing a lot of damage. You see 18%, 20%, but it's the frustration that builds when you keep eating it over and over again, trying to get into Shang, and next thing you know, first game goes to Zintai.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that like really symbolizes the type of character style that Zintai plays, is the fact that he wants you to get frustrated, right? He wants you to start jumping, and that's when he's going to start able to actually hit confirm and get into that rhythm of, we're planning out the zoning, we're making sure you're getting anti-air by my projectiles, and this is, you're anxious, you want to get closer to me, but you just can't.
Absolutely. I think I heard Raiden in the background there, so we're going another cannon battle.
Indeed.
He's like, oh, okay, I see you. I see your zoning, and I raise you. All right, this stab to the face. Oh, okay, go for it. And nice, caught him slipping, not guarding his ankles.
Thunderwave Raiden actually is one of the best variations for Raiden, actually.
Definitely very solid. All right, corpse drop. Zintai got a little bit of life lead, or not, sorry, Andretti with a life lead.
Yeah, significant life lead, and there goes the teleport. Not going to be able to punish or catch Zintai doing anything here. Slowly losing that health lead already as Zintai's now ahead.
Absolutely. Zintai, of course, not afraid of teleport. Eats the back, too. Go for it again. No immediate wake up jump 3. Why not? Good false block. No punish for it. Too far away. You see a little bit of chip damage adding up.
One of the reasons why Zintai's not really poking as fast off of that teleport is because Raiden has the fastest teleport in this game. So really it comes down to if Supa.Andretti is actually enforcing that recovery there. But we do see Zintai handling this matchup extremely well and continuing to use the ground eruption to actually avoid and keep Supa.Andretti away. Brings out the corpse body drop, brings out down 4, tries to get the 1-1 jail, and there goes the block string of the 1-1-2.
Absolutely good poke, Eric. Gets the escape fail, get a little bit of health back, throws him full screen, and now you got to sit once again navigating the obstacle course. But a quick teleport gets him in, but unfortunately is now in the corner against Shang. Jumps out though.
Yeah.
What are Raiden's options if he can flawless block ground eruption? Can he just flawless block into Superman? Does he have an option at that range?
So if he's able to flawless block, he might be able to actually get like a forward advancing, like I think it's his forward 2, which is where he reaches out with the staff. So Supa.Andretti, I think part of this matchup here that has been the struggle for Supa is the fact that he's not flawless blocking that Hellspark, especially when it goes from down 4. Because if he flawless blocks, it's not going to push him as back, and so that's where you'll be able to see the actual response that will work out for, which is tends to be that 4-2 where, again, Raiden's trying to poke you with his staff on that.
Absolutely. And Zintai looked very comfortable in that matchup. So far has not really had to change or adapt the game plan too much. Supa.Andretti hasn't really gotten a chance to force him off of his game plan.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we're going to be going back to Kung Lao. Honestly, this is something I agree with. However, it is one of those signs where, like, if you're frustrated as a player and you're hopping back and forth on characters, that might not always lead to the actual win that you're trying to get to.
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes it's always best. Thankfully, it's best of 5, so you do have those games to play around with. But if you win this round, this is like your last chance. So.
All right, well, Zintai sitting on a comfortable 2-game lead now. Tries to go for the corpse drop, eats the hat to the chest, tries again to jump over ground eruption, but no, not having it.
Down 1 checks here from Supa.Andretti. I think Zintai was actually trying to grab the hat into the smoke screen, but I don't think it was going to work there. You have to be careful with that hat because it still counts as projectile, I believe.
Absolutely, you want to believe, but already Zintai had such a comfortable life lead. Andretti got the fatal blow, but going to need one hell of a sequence to get back into this round.
Yeah, this seems to be all for Zintai and going to use the meter to actually seal the deal. I agree with it. You want to make sure that that kills, and this is potential set point for Zintai.
Absolutely. And once again, trading with the ground eruption, unfortunately, not what Supa needs right now. Needs to find a way to get in and keep the pressure on.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, and the crushing blow. Very nicely done there from Zintai. Great call out. And you always want to press after that sometimes.
Absolutely. Hitting the back-to-back, getting the crushing blow, and now Andretti needs one hell of a momentum ride to get back into this. All right, switch sides again. Just Kung Lao things. There we go.
That was actually a really good hit confirm. I really like that. Great combo sequence. You're just about even. And now you put Zintai in the fatal blow range. How funny would it be if Zintai actually does down 1 into fatal blow and catches Supa.Andretti?
Funny, but Andretti bringing it back. Excellent sequence with Kung Lao. Has Zintai in the corner. Do you believe?
I think so. I mean, the Kung Lao was working. It's just you're playing against Zintai, who has such a strong obstacle course game plan that you have to be just as good with your game plan, right, to be able to avoid all of that. Having to break away to just avoid being pushed back further. Goes for the down 3, and Zintai getting the jump kick.
Absolutely, you got to be careful of Shang's favorite down 4 on the ground. It's a good block. Jumping with the jump 3. Quick down 1 from Zintai, and catch with the 1-1-2, putting back full screen. We see a very similar situation to the last game with Andretti now sitting on fatal blow. Could potentially make something happen. Ducks the high.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Okay, eats the up 3. Tries to micro duck. Zintai not having it. Whips the grab. Interesting choice there. And gets caught with the back throw. Escape failed.
Yeah, this is a battle of pokes, but doesn't win priority on the jump kicks, which is strange because usually Shang's jump kick is good, but we got the soul steal. Your soul is mine.
Your soul is mine. Fortunately, tried to jump over it, but Soul still has such a wide range of effect that you're not a whole lot you can do with that range.
Yeah, absolutely. GG's to both players. Really good stuff. Again, nothing surprising there from Zintai. I mean, that's just his game plan at its finest, right?
Absolutely.
Great player. Hopefully he can keep it going, especially all the way into top 24 and potentially top 8. And of course, Supa.Andretti, good luck in your loser side of the pools. But up next, our next match is actually going to be Jagerbomb versus P&D Mustard.
Jagerbomb. You want to do a Jagerbomb, Saki?
I do not know what Jaeger bombs are.
They are happiness in a glass. What rock band comes to mind when you think of Noob?
So you know what? I honestly think of like the oldies. So like Pearl, Journey. When I hear Jagerbomb.
You think of Journey?
Yeah.
With a Jagerbomb.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an option. That is an option. We'll go with that.
You know, I just felt you judge me so hard there, Rag, and I don't appreciate it.
I don't know if judging. You gotta do a button check. Okay. Wow. Journey. You heard it here, folks. Saki thinks Jaeger bombs and Journey go
I'm just thinking of like my dad's old rock bands. Okay.
You know, you could have said the Doors, the Police,
Oh, the
Alice
Police
in Chains.
The Police is a good one too. The Police
Kansas,
is pretty good.
like.
Oh, Kansas is also good. I thought about Kansas. I wasn't just too sure because I was thinking of like Dust in the Wind. It was like, Yeah.
What?
I just disappointed Ragnarok. It's okay,
Oh.
everyone. It's fine.
Oh, that's okay. We don't stop believing, Saki. Don't stop believing.
It's just my separate ways, Ragnarok.
Oh.
Up next, we got Jagerbomb versus P&D Mustard. Mustard was playing Frost, if you're just tuning in, before winning against Weird AJ's Jade and Sub. Jagerbomb is going to be the first name we're going to see here today for the first time on stream for today's pools.
Absolutely. I hope that we see a little bit more Frost gameplay. I'm always a fan of the Frost.
I am too. I really am. I think she's such a cool character. I just wish that she had better matchups.
Yeah, I mean, she's solid character, but some of these matchups do feel a little hard, but that's where the fun comes in.
That is true. That is true. And of course, button checks at home. If it's your first time going into any offline, it's always important to make sure you check your buttons, all right? It's crazy. I remember one time I was in an offline, and I went in, and they had their throw button as their, like, amp button.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what is this sorcery?
We did one for Soul Calibur 6. I remember back when the game was still being brought to the CEO, and they had a little exhibition, and they did the button check, but a player forgot to assign the block button. I forget who it was, but that was
that must have been a fun match. I'm assuming the player lost, right? Because they never blocked.
They might have, but you know, we don't need to block. We just need to keep pushing buttons. Blocking is for cowards.
Now again, this could be, this is the button check. However, I'm wondering if we are going to see another Shang here. Not many Shangs outside of, you know, the common, like, I think it's Sooneo. There's Zintai. There's also, oh my gosh, she's from CIS. I can't, like the name.
Kratos?
Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
on Kratos. I knew it started with A, but I kept thinking of Weird AJ. And I'm like, no, we already dealt with Weird AJ already.
If this is the match we're going to see, Mustard is brave because I played Shang Frost a lot, and it's not a good favorite matchup for me. But
what are your usual like moves that you try to go for?
in this matchup, I'd probably go with the drill.
Okay.
Because if you flawless block the ground eruption, I believe you still can't get a reversal drill and carry Shang into the corner. But with with the bomb, I mean potentially, but I don't know. It'd be a weird matchup. I'd have to play it again.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, it's one of those things. Shang really does well against most of the cast, especially for a character that doesn't do a lot of damage in the first place.
Where you going? Get back here. I need that. Thank you.
There you go. Gonna let these intros rock.
No.
Oh, no,
We are
instead,
skipping the intros.
we're just gonna go in. We've seen them all. We've already done it.
Absolutely. Quick back 1-2 check into a down one. And then once again, trying to interrupt the 2-2 plus frames. Is +5 block. Press a button at your own risk, but just gets hit with the lift into the down 2. Classic. 20% damage. And it gets caught again. Good Lord.
That is a great usage of the Ermac lift. This is also Soul Eater Shang Tsung. So another variation that was competitive, actually the third competitive variation of Shang Tsung.
Absolutely. Whips the poke and get blocks it there. There you go.
Great punish here from Mustard. Good patience too. Understanding what Jagerbomb's trying to do with those preemptive Ermac lifts.
Absolutely. Getting a little too lift happy. Mustard get him in the corner exactly where you want to have somebody with Frost using this particular setup, but drops the combo. Wake up down one. No conversion though.
Yeah, no flawless block either off of that string. Gonna go for the down one to avoid Jagerbomb trying to go for the grab, but unfortunately the escape failed and Mustard's thrown into the corner.
So now you gotta be careful. You are in the danger zone. Yep. Good duck.
Good ducking indeed. All right, in that corner, gonna get caught in that down one. Does get grabbed, and the first round goes to Jagerbomb.
Absolutely. Shang's stagger game is impressive up close.
It really is. It's actually scary because it can go into either those plus frames or you're just like able to do down one right afterwards. But Mustard here bringing out the cryogenic head and actually able to catch Jagerbomb.
Oh.
No, dropping the hit confirm.
Oh, you hate to see it. But fortunately gets the corner back, gets caught by the sweep. No flawless block there. Quick down one. Your plus frames have no power here, sir.
Down 4 check from Mustard. Ooh, a bit of a whiff punish, but not going to be able to get hit confirmed here from Jagerbomb. Forcing the breakaway, but not going to be able to get the setup. Does bring out Ice Augers.
Nice. Gets caught with a down one spin. Classic Frost. And a quick down one from Mustard, sealing the deal, keeping Jagerbomb comfortably in the corner.
I see why Mustard's trying to do the high string or the high starter string because it is a multiple hit, especially on the low, but you're risking so much with being that the move is a high.
Yeah.
Especially in the corner, and you're just so low on health as well.
So with the low. Forward grab, escape, fail. It's party time for Frost. 2 crushing blow options, front and back. Gets double low again, keeping it simple.
Looking really nice right now. Tries to go for the low string. Gonna roll back away, and Mustard really sitting comfortably on this health right now. Can really play safe.
Absolutely. Very big life lead. Eats the down 4. Okay, 2-2. And then again, tries to jump out. Gets caught because once again, 2-2 on block is +5. And Mustard, going for the game 1 fatal.
He remembered. He went back to a console.
That's right.
And was like, nah, we're doing this fatal here.
Had to make up for the last time.
Commentators get to watch it because we have like all the screens, so we're treated. Thank you, Mustard, for the fatal.
Don't worry, they just made Shang Tsung into a robot. Prepare for Robo Shang.
Very good stuff here. Yeah, I think that was a really good match. I think Jagerbomb started really strong, but I feel like once Mustard got the rhythm, it was very smooth sailing here. For the most part, that whiffed combo was a little bit concerning. Probably will need to clean that up to be more secure in these next matches.
Absolutely. Could be a little bit of unfamiliarity too, because there's not a lot of Frost players who use Cryo Crown. Mustard, Reason.
Okay. A little bit of a trade here. It's actually going to be equal because both get hit stun pretty far in the full screen range. That is plus. Goes for the down 3. Great tech from Mustard.
No Frost block. Gets opened up by the spin and jumps into it again. Gets kicked full screen. And you're going to have to be careful because Frost, of course, has the unit beam on deck. If Mustard wants to roll a fatal and then walks into another lift, rolls through, gets the punish.
Very nice. Gonna actually set up instead. Not gonna be able to freeze Jagerbomb. Gets the jump in though. That is a punish. And we might, no, we're gonna see the setup on the Cryo Crown.
Oh, there we go. You thought there are no trades. There is only Unibeam.
That move, that fatal flow is actually really solid. Like, it's a really great move for that very reason, right? If anybody tries to go for projectiles, you can just shoot it out and you're able to like completely do damage. That's like one of a big damaging move.
Absolutely. Comeback denied by Mustard. Now playing around. Stays out of lift range. Unfortunately, too far away to get a punish.
Ooh, I like that. Packing away just a little bit to get the back 2.
Ooh, good low profile there.
A delayed wake up here from Mustard. Oh, but getting caught in the reptile slide. However, able to grab Jagerbomb and actually create some of this full screen.
Absolutely. Mustard, great anti-air. Gets the bomb out again. Anticipating there maybe a backdash or a back roll. All right. Good backdash to avoid the follow-up there. Gets caught by another down 4 into a 3-4-4 unfortunate whips and gets the escape fail on the back throw. Now letting Jagerbomb get to move Mustard into the corner now.
Yeah, Mustard's really trying to weigh the options right now, and that is something to keep in mind here. As Jagerbomb loses health, so are you getting closer to that fatal blow where Jaeger can definitely make the comeback, but Mustard doing a really good job. Great anti-air, not going to be able to get the hit confirmed up, was probably expecting the breakaway from Jagerbomb.
Absolutely. Mustard has to be careful. Any errant hit could lead into a potential fatal blow if he's not careful. Jagerbomb trying to chip away at his health slowly but surely. Gets the hop, unfortunately too far away. Counting down 7 seconds on the clock, 6 seconds.
Ooh, this is getting really scary as this could be chipped, but that is perfect for Mustard. The freeze coming in and would have won either way, even with the time.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, not enough time left on the clock at that range to do something about it, and gets caught by the trade, which is something very good for Frost with this particular variation setup.
Yeah, and this is a classic of you're seeing Mustard's defense play an impeccable part against Jagerbomb. And Jagerbomb's defense is also pretty good, as it's just been like back and forth. You get in some of those hit confirms, and then you keep it going. There goes that down one check from Jagerbomb.
Absolutely, and I like that Mustard's anticipating all the breakaways and just going straight into the bomb setups, making his opponent think twice about pushing a button on Wake Up or trying to move in case you get frozen.
Brings out the spin. Gonna get hit by the kick and the overhead as well. Mustard not flawless blocking that string, really waiting for the perfect opportunity to do so. And we do have the shurikens trying to create this spacing that is plus. Gonna get sweeped though by Jagerbomb.
Absolutely, Mustard backing up just out of range for the lift, gets the bomb back out there, forcing Jagerbomb towards the corner, forward two. It could be party time for Frost.
That was a wake up two that did whiff completely from Jagerbomb, and this, it could be Mustard's round. Yes, it is. Able to seal it with a spin on potential set points.
Absolutely. Jumping at Frost is such a gamble because Herbert down 3. Such a solid anti-air.
Oh yeah, it's one of the probably the best down 4 anti-airs in the game. So yeah, that's if you are able to actually be comfortable and confident, do it. You have to.
All right, gets the bomb set a little late on the bomb setup there, jumps out, and Mustard follow. Game of leapfrog here. And it's a 3-0 game for Mustard. Gets caught by the punish, back 1-2, get into the corner, and Wake Up down 1. Good stuff.
I love that Mustard's punishing the air mac lift by dashing in and then getting the full string out. Not many people actually are able to punish as they should, and this is looking really great for Mustard, bringing out and actually calling out the jump. And great job here as Mustard will be moving on 3-0 against Jagerbomb.
Absolutely. 2 kicks to the face, seals it. Mustard goes up 3-0. Love to see the Frost gameplay. Goes up to Jagerbomb, try to get there. Unfortunately, couldn't happen this time, but there's always next time potentially. Future.
For sure, for sure. And of course, we have more matches coming in soon, so don't go anywhere. We're going to go back into another ad break, so don't move.
You thought that was fire? We're not done yet, because after this break, more Combo Breaker action is coming right to you. Don't go nowhere.
Don't forget to head on over to the Combo Breaker shop to check out all the amazing merch. But don't delay, because that merch is going to go quick.
Good evening and welcome back to Combo Breaker 2023 MK11 pools. Ragnarok, Saki Sakura here. I know y'all excited about that MK1 stress test, but not to worry, we got plenty of MK11 action for you coming up here with the next match, Zintai versus ScorpionProcs. Winner goes into top 24.
Indeed, indeed, and we already have a couple of people already moving on to top 24. Ludi included, I just saw. And you know what's great about moving to top 24, Ragnarok?
You get closer to winning?
No, you get something even better, I think.
Winning?
A free burrito.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll take the burrito too, don't get me wrong.
Everyone that is able to make it out of their pools will be able to secure that free burrito, and I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, right? It sounds so good. We get the burrito bowl.
Does commentary get a free? Do we get a free burrito?
One day.
I'll take a chip.
That's the goal. That is the goal.
A spoonful of queso, I'm good. You know, I'm not picky.
Or tomato salsa, I like that.
I'll take some, you know, green or red. I don't mind.
Yeah. So this matchup, this is Zintai versus Scorpion. This is probably Zintai's most important match. Realistically, right? Scorpion being that legendary player, you know, legend story, dark horse for the most part for Mortal Kombat 11 when it came down to like in EVO, for example, really one of those players that was expected to make it super far and did so. And then Zintai, of course, again, Zintai really trying to secure the top 8 spot as well as trying to secure that win for Mortal Kombat 11.
And there, no button check. They are going right into it. Full serious faces. Look at those faces. How serious they are.
Looking super serious. And this is going to be Liu Kang. Interesting. Hello, Liu Kang, our new god in our new universe. Oh, we letting these intros rock. I love it.
The full intro, the ever-going cannon battle that is Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung. And Zintai trying to establish some space, but ScorpionProcs not having it. Immediately fly kicks in. Good block. And does not get a little bit of that health back. Pushing him full screen.
Right, blocks the body drop. Bringing out the fireballs here. Unfortunately, getting caught in by the skull, and Zintai moving in with the forward 2. Oh, and we have the command grab variation as well with those nunchucks.
Absolutely. A quick downward check from Zintai, trying to keep ScorpionProcs off his game. Put him back full screen. Got to be careful with that fly kick. Yeah, you saw it right there.
Yeah, that flying kick is really more used for able to do the quick punish like we saw earlier in the match. Gonna go for the down 1. Does get grabbed here and going to go for the back throw, and Zintai up the first round.
Absolutely. Very strong round from Zintai. Let's see if ScorpionProcs can adjust a little bit. All right, goes for the low. Good flawless block. Tries to get him, and Zintai shuts it down immediately, puts him back full screen, not having any of it. Does not want to deal with Liu Kang's buttons up close.
Trying to wave dash in. I love ScorpionProcs movement, but does get caught by that smoke screen.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what he's trying to go for there, but that's the second time he's gotten opened up by that string. Straight fireball gets caught by the ground eruption. This is looking very good for Zintai.
I know, especially with a character like Shang able to really create that obstacle course against ScorpionProcs. It has been really good, and keeping Scorpion actually grounded for the most part, which is another thing that you don't really expect a lot.
Absolutely. No false block there. Down forward and straight fireball. Jump in 1, I believe. Gets caught with the command grab. Zintai still in a healthy position. Doesn't have to do anything too crazy. Gets opened up and then tags with the down for Zintai.
Looking really comfortable in that match.
Stuff.
Indeed, indeed. Scorpion actually going back to character select to choose their character. I'm wondering if we might see the Fujin.
Fujin or Cabal would be my guess.
No, I don't think Cabal, because Cabal is very much bad against Shang, this type of Shang. If it was the damaging Shang, yes. But you can't go upgraded Cabal or even grounded Cabal because of the Hell Sparks. You're just gonna get stuck there, and you're just gonna be full screen. But looks like we're going for Kodo.
Cool.
I already hear Aquaman saying praise the sun and bringing out the Kraken.
Hey, praise the sun, boys. Down 2 whips, but no punish from Zintai. It gets caught immediately with the punish. Everyone's favorite, big body. Good block, false block there, and gets the punish. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That is one of the reasons why ScorpionProcs went in there. You can do that forward 2 easily after the flawless block, and you have so much. But wow, Zintai actually walking back, and Scorpion just staying there playing defense.
Down 1 on hit into a walk back into a throw, but ScorpionProcs now sitting on a very comfortable life lead. All right, nice and patient, jumps clean over the string, doesn't get the conversion, but gets the command grab. Mean about it, throw him back in the corner.
Brings out the sun, actually sending it out towards Zintai, and then doing the discus. Zintai trying to go for soul steal, but it's discus faster.
Praise the sun indeed. I know Aquaman, but 275 off top, and now getting the sunbathe, bathing a little bit, getting himself back, not a care in the world. And you know somewhere Aquaman is smiling with this crushing blow, 17, 19.
Oh, this is so disgusting, the damage!
I look at it, he needs it. He needs all of it.
And right now, actually able to avoid completely the ground sparks, and we got the micro duck. ScorpionProcs has awoken. Zintai going down this game and getting tied up 1-1.
You saw Ultra Instinct Kotal Khan there bobbing and weaving around the ground eruption, and that was a very decisive game. Whew.
What a difference. Like, we saw Zintai be so dominant on the full screen, and then ScorpionProcs switching to Kodo and having all the answers, doing the strat, right, of getting the flawless block and then punishing accordingly. Twice with 2 different strings. We had the forward 2 the first time, and then we had the crushing blow one to really seal the deal for that big damage combo.
Absolutely. Now, what a difference one character choice can make, but it looks like that could potentially be, oh no.
This?
Robocop?
It looks like we're going Robocop.
Robocop, Collector, or not Collector, Kotal Khan may be under arrest here for the
Collector
crime
doesn't
of being a
exist.
good big body.
Collector doesn't exist, don't worry.
Of course he does.
No,
we
no.
love Collector
No,
here.
no. It's fine.
Get put in the backpack.
I'm curious why Zintai would go for Robocop in this matchup. Because I feel like you're still struggling with the same thing here. when you go up against Kodokan, right? Is the fact that that 4-2 range.
Potentially. Robocop does have great movement. It is Big Murph on deck. All right. He gets immediately tagged on the hit. Uses the hit advantage to get the command grab. Does not meter burn it. But this man's going, catches the back roll. Full punish. Oh, then missed, but no punish from Zintai.
That was a weird also ender there from the fact that of the placement, but all good. Wakes up 3, but the up 2 able to catch Zintai off guard. Has a lot of help too that like Scorpion has to whittle down, but I mean, that's no problem. It's Kodo. He has the damage.
Absolutely. Gets tagged by the standing string. Does not care. ScorpionProcs didn't really lose much life there. That was a very decisive first round.
Staggering the 4-2. Does catch Zintai off guard with that hit. Goes for the raw command grab.
I respect it. As a Scarecrow player, I respect it. Puts him back, drops the combo, unfortunately. Jumps in. Does not get the jump and attack, though.
There goes the low auto 9. Not going to be able to parry the full string. Does have to go through the spikes, and that does put damage on ScorpionProcs, but he has the sunlight on his side, and all that health is just pretty much back.
Absolutely. As fast as he can lose it, he gets it right back, but ScorpionProcs catching Zintai again. Another meter burn. Put him back in the corner and make him guess.
What an anti-air. Oh my gosh. I saw Scorpion like looking for it too is the crazy thing.
Absolutely. Good flawless block. He gets caught by the cast grenade. Conked on the head. Full screen, but still advantage ScorpionProcs here. Big life lead until he gets shot in the crotch. You hate to see it. All right, damage over time, floating away, and gets hit immediately with the 4-2. Kodokan so good at advancing with those big body buttons.
That was actually a really good job there from Scorpion to, honestly, usually in those situations, any other player would have gotten really stressed out, right? You have the zoning, you just got hit with that crushing blow. It's not a fun time, right? But instead, ScorpionProcs just played it really smart, very cool, calm, and collected as well. Zintai, I did like the Robocop pick. I don't think it was a bad one. I just think that it's one of those things where you just can't stay playing the projectile game against ScorpionProcs.
Absolutely. I respect the Robocop pick. I still think Shang Tsung would have been the better choice there, but now he gets to go back to Shang, evaluate what moves he wants. Where we can see ground eruption. I didn't see the third one though.
It was Shake.
Shake, okay.
Yeah. Makes sense for the disc, of course, but again, one big thing that I feel like Zintai will need to do in this matchup is play more aggressive and more up in your face, whereas the whole playing on the full screen, it's just not going to work, especially with such a long range button like Kodo with that 4-2. It matters a lot.
Absolutely, and of course, he catches ScorpionProcs whipping, trying to get in with that string, but then of course gets tagged immediately by the crushing blow.
And there goes the movement here from ScorpionProcs. Still going to get hit by the Fire Skull, but a lot more closer than before. Flawless blocks, and wave dashes in, actually anti-airing Zintai as well.
Absolutely, now unfortunately Zintai coming off of all the defense meter, and wow, the short hop beating the button there, ducks, and the chin checker. Shang's dentist will be mad at him in the morning. All right, and of course catches the anti-jump down one, full combo conversion, meter burn, keep him in the corner. ScorpionProcs now on set point against Zintai.
Just good reads all around for ScorpionProcs. Zintai really needing to make something out of this. Tries to get in, but Scorpion responds accordingly, gets the command grab ender, and we're going to keep Zintai in that corner.
Absolutely. Deep jump in, jumps the command grab. Fortunately, doesn't get a really great punish, but nice. 1-1-4, ground eruption, put Kodo back full screen. Decent life lead, nice use of the corpse drop. Of course, a very damaging projectile. ScorpionProcs getting right back in, pushing Zintai into the corner, not letting him out.
I like the short hop, trying to get Zintai to really not be comfortable in that corner. There goes that command grab, and already Zintai in the fatal blow territory. Tries to short hop, and there we go, able to steal the round from ScorpionProcs.
Empty short hop, low fatal blow. I respect it.
It works,
especially
when you're just trying to really catch a great player like ScorpionProcs off guard.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you gotta go for the unexpected.
Come on, Zintai. You can do this. Oh, ground reaction whips completely, gets the crushing blow combo, breaks away to avoid the big damage, and then it enters back immediately with the wake up down 2.
Good delay here from ScorpionProcs. Now going to start up pressure. Actually getting the counter hit going. Zintai flawless blocking, but there's no defense meter to actually work with them before. Amping up the ground eruption. No jump in punish. Does win the air-to-air, and then ends with the command grab to keep the damage as well as keep the corner.
Yeah, unfortunately, ScorpionProcs sitting in the sunlight here. Doesn't have to do a whole lot. He just got to camp out. Zintai, big life deficit.
Yeah, actually, this is a smart play here from ScorpionProcs. Does not have to really be careful, rather play defensive here and just wait until Zintai gets into the forward 2 range.
And you can see he's wearing the clock down. As fast as the damage comes off with the chipped health, he's getting it back, but unfortunately, one good hit away from sending Zintai home down to lose.
Good blocks here. That is Zintai. What a up 3 in the sunlight. And ScorpionProcs takes it over 3-1 against Zintai.
The anti-air flawless block up 3. Gotta love it.
It was great.
Good stuff from ScorpionProcs and good stuff from Zintai too. That first game went very much in his favor. Fortunately, ScorpionProcs woke up a little bit after that, but that final game there showed there was still some signs of life potentially from Zintai.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, no, I think Zintai did an amazing job overall in the full-on matchup. I think what we just saw there was how patient ScorpionProcs was, especially I feel like in that last section where we saw the whole interaction with the sunlight. ScorpionProcs was just waiting in that sunlight to then be able to do that forward 2 range. Technically speaking, that's a perfect way where if you're Kotal Khan, you have the health and you have that health lead, you don't have to overextend. You don't have to really play aggressively at that point until it's just to seal the deal. So really good stuff. Again, Zintai is still not out, but ScorpionProcs does move on to your winner's top 24 side of things and gets a free burrito.
Absolutely, and you know, ScorpionProcs, of course, a lot of people's favorite to win the event, but coming up next, we have P&D Mustard versus Sooneo. I think will be another fantastic match. I'm assuming it's going to be Frost versus Robocop.
Has to be. I know Sooneo has been loving Robocop. Like, I feel like that's one of those characters that he's just been playing like constantly, and every time I see him, he's just been on that character. He plays, of course, Shang. I remember when he also played Jackie as well, but I think that the way his play style is so much on very similar actually to how Zintai plays. But I would feel like Sooneo has the more mastery over it.
Absolutely. Sooneo, of course, the master of the space control and zoning. And you know, if you look at every YouTube comment section after he uploads a match, it's fantastic.
You spammed. We don't like it. What's going on? Why can't you play a real character? I can just imagine the YouTube comments there.
It is fantastic. I love it all the time.
And of course, P&D Ketchup has really been making the Frost work as well. That's actually really awesome to see.
Yeah, Mustard definitely doing his thing here. Rocking the crowd crown, I respect it.
I'm wondering if how that Frost versus Robocop matchup would go.
You know, I played the matchup a lot from, you know, Whooping Nightmare online in every set we play, so I feel like it'd be good in Frost's favor, but you know, that's just from Whooping Nightmare. Shout out to Nightmare, my son forever. He's in the chat. I'm just messing with him. But all in all, I think it can go back either way.
Yes, both Mustard and Sooneo are pretty much veterans, right, when it comes to NRS games and just overall.
Yeah.
Coming from the very start, which is really nice to see the history within these players.
You can see the look of concentration on Suneo's face. Really contemplating, because remember, the projectile trade may not always go in your favor when that bomb is on the ground. And all it takes is that one bomb to carry into the corner.
Okay, so we have the trap, we have the low auto 9, and we have the air special as well.
All right, so we have some solid Robocop play here. Nightmare, please take notes.
This is going to be a button check, so we will wait for our players to make sure that they're comfortable and they have all of their buttons set. But I'm excited to see how this matchup goes, because this is, of course, two characters that are just so unique. One of them, though, has changed really recently with Ultimate, being the fact that Robocop has 1,100 health. That is a lot of health for Robocop.
He needs it. That's Big Murph.
Does he?
Big Murph.
Does he? The
The
1050 was enough.
You got to flex both arms when you
The
say it. Big Murph.
1050 was enough. Okay? And we are going to see from Mustard the Ice Auger, the Cryogenic Crown, and more than likely, yep, that will be all of it, as it does take up 2 slots.
Yeah, Crowd Crown does take 2 slots. I wish it only took 1, but
It's because of the distance.
yeah, and it's a combo starter, you know.
It's also really good when you think about it. But you're right. It's one of those moves that it's not always consistent in getting the freeze, not like Sub-Zero's Ice Ball, where you can just like literally the trade's in your favor all the time.
Yeah. So again, everyone here, Mustard versus Sooneo. Sooneo, of course, setting up the obstacle course early. The ground trap, good tech from Mustard, but unfortunately could not pin Sooneo down using the air dash remnants of Triborg from MKX.
Good hit confirms here. Actually, Sooneo able to use the air special to get out of the way. Tries to short hop the Cryogenic Crown, but not going to be able to. And Mustard taking full advantage of it as well.
Looks like he anticipated the jump there, but unfortunately Sooneo rolling out, now sitting full screen, but careful. And then the knee to the face into the back throw. Interesting choice.
I wonder if that was to try to set up, because I'm sure Sooneo was watching earlier how much Mustard was actually teching.
Absolutely. You can see great use of the air dash to get around the ground bomb.
I love it. Look at that like matchup knowledge of just short hopping and waiting for your turn. And then now you're out of the corner, so you're really the one that's pushing Mustard. But unfortunately, short hop too early. Gonna go for the down 4 check right now, and this could be it. Yep, that is the round for Mustard. Able to steal it from Sooneo. You know, every time I hear Suneo's name, I'm like, Sooneo, Sooneo.
Oh my God. Up there with your journey. So good stuff from Mustard. Again, the first one gets hit by the gas bomb. Sooneo taking it more of a full screen plus, but then immediately wave dashes in. Interesting choice there. Down 1 into down back 3. I'm not sure what he was going for, but gets the back 1 too. Another bomb set up. Sooneo not making any time to just jump up on wake up to avoid those ground bomb setups.
He tries to go for that forward 2, but unfortunately the low auto shot's gonna hit. This is a hard knockdown here for PND Mustard after getting hit by that crushing blow. But we do catch Sooneo caught off guard. There goes the down 1 anti-air, the double down 1 to get the hit confirm as well.
Absolutely, you can see Mustard using the back forward through with Frost, little cannon there to set up to keep Sooneo from just jumping from full screen away from the bomb.
Mustard having to be a little bit conscious of that trap that did whittle down on the damage. But what a jump in here. And actually catching, woo, the hit confirm. Very nice. Not gonna be able to kill though, does go for the chip out situation.
Oh,
no.
But no! I believe still, I believe.
Ooh.
Oh no! With 1.10 health, Sooneo clutches it. Fortunately, not enough hits on the blade spin to chip him out. Sooneo surviving the round.
That was such a checkmate situation too, because Mustard actually rolled through and then didn't have enough defensive meter to actually deal with the 2 last hits there.
Absolutely. You
Okay.
can see Mustard there throwing the bomb out there and immediately jumping afterward, trying to catch Sooneo jumping on wake up.
Well, there goes the counter hit from Sooneo, but already had cashed out that crushing blow. Does get the jump kick in, as it was a very late deep jump kick.
Absolutely. And good use of the jump 3 into the air dash from Sooneo. Not wanting Mustard to get anything started in the corner with the ground bomb shenanigans.
Ooh, this is not good for Mustard. That trap is definitely dwindling on the health.
Yeah, not a whole lot he could really do there. Even if he hadn't got hit with the pistol, and then the spike trap is on the ground. There was no getting to Sooneo.
Yeah, it was a checkmate situation, and I think that's one of the biggest things about Sooneo is he is so good at creating those checkmate situations. Very conscious, but wow, there goes the down two, crushing blow. Able to actually call out that forward two that Mustard's been honestly getting away throughout all of his matches earlier today.
It was an instant gambit take for the very start of the round. Unfortunately, Sooneo caught on and immediately challenged it. Mustard already down over half health, trying to work Sooneo into the corner and keep him there, but so far been unsuccessful in doing so.
Has also just not been able to actually punish the air special. But we do get the hit confirm off of the cryogenic crown. Not going to be able to actually get a full confirmation there from the second one, but it was a good try. And now Sooneo trying to go for the down one anti-air, but Mustard able to get the side switch, but there goes that crushing blow.
So in blocks, Buchanan gets pushed full screen. And forward to immediately going over the spike strip, could not punish the roll in time. Jump three, anti-air from Sooneo into a quick down two. Takes the first round of game number 2.
Mustard definitely having to figure out what to do here against Sooneo. Has definitely come close, and I think this is one of those things where it's some players going back and forth doing extremely well, but just Sooneo able to clean it up.
Absolutely. Nice use of Robocop's down four. Creates so much space.
Ooh, and there we go, the short hop a little too early there.
All right. Good block by Simpson. Trying to push Mustard back into that spike trap. Adds up that damage over time. Definitely doing its work. And then a quick jump three into, once again, the air dash. This has been all Sooneo so far. Excellent use of space control.
Yeah, the few times that Mustard's been able to get a hit confirm has honestly led to like 17%, 15%. Not really a whole lot to work on, but with Sooneo, just also chipping away with the projectiles, it's been working out really well.
Really good jump in. Immediate breakaway.
Okay, Sooneo out of the corner this time. Mustard still with that health lead though. Sooneo gonna get hit by the shurikens. Oh! There goes the low auto shot and brings out the trap as well. Lets it sit there against Mustard.
So he just needs to get one solid block string.
Time is not on the side of Sooneo, but no, Mustard! Even he was like, no.
Stood up just a little too early, and Sooneo shooting Frost straight in the face. As a Frost player, I hate to see it.
Yeah, this is not.
Oh,
wait, what?
Wait,
the Mercy. This had to be a. Wait, what?
What just happened? Did he Mercy?
I think he Mercy.
What a mad lad.
Oh my, Sooneo. It is Combo Breaker Tournament.
No, we do those. We respect it. I respect that. So I want to beat you again.
I can do it once, I can do it again.
I love it. 100% Mercy tournament. But if you do, I will not mercy you back because I am evil. All right, so Sooneo setting up camp in the corner there. Mustard down about 65% of his health, and needs to get something going. Another ice bomb. Jump. Okay, gets the refreeze. Nice. That's what we like to see.
This is definitely one of those things where I'm sure the Mercy's kind of kicking Suneo's butt right now.
Absolutely, huh? Yeah, that's right, Frost boys. Full optimization.
Had to get out of that corner ASAP. Going back onto the projectile zoning war here. Actually able to get the combo in, just not going to be able to hit confirm into Fatal Blow. We do get the grab going as Mustard now gets the health dwindled and losing the health deficit. Actually tried to go for Fatal Blow, instead getting out of it from the low auto shot.
Absolutely, the low auto shot will go underneath Frost Fatal Blow. It is a high and could potentially trigger that crushing blow again.
And we go back into it. Sooneo up 2-0 right now against Mustard. Looking really confident, whereas Mustard's definitely feeling the sweats right now.
Absolutely. Jumps. Sooneo doing a great job of pushing and keeping Mustard locked in that spike trap. Okay.
It's been working extremely wonders. That's like unblockable damage that just like, again, whittles at your health.
Absolutely. Passive damage is great with this character. All right, Bladespin put him in the corner. Mustard jumps over the low auto shot. Back read, no dice.
Tries to do the down one check, but is able to get the crushing blow as a punish. Does use the parry, but it's not going to work as Sooneo able to get out of the corner as well.
Absolutely. Mustard trying to get a lot of mileage out of that 3-4-4 string with Frost. All right, down in trade. Gets another one, but does not get the bomb set up.
Triple down ones, but does get hit by that air-to-air. And we are back with the full high shots.
With that preemptive jump 3 to keep Sooneo from jumping 3 out with the air dash.
Goes the spin, not going to be able to get anything out of it. There was a little bit of a trade. Tries to go for the chip damage. Both characters in fatal blow territory.
I gotta be careful. Any errant button press could cost you the round here. And then just like that, tried to stomp the yard, whiffed from a mile away. Must taking full advantage of it. Burns the fatal blow. Get himself on the board. Let's go, Mustard.
Sooneo feeling the fatal blow indeed. Mustard, I like that fatal blow really has just come in handy when he's been able to use it for all of
100%.
his matches. It's been such a deciding factor.
Despite that, keeping him from advancing forward too quickly to get to chase down the whip string.
Great punish. Able to avoid the parry completely and punish and force Sooneo in a breakaway situation.
Absolutely. Goes for the back one too. Sooneo not biting. All right, nice use of the down one. Blowout shot going underneath the back 4-3.
Ooh, and Mustard winning the counter hit. Tries to go for the down one and a grab, but just not going to be able to hit it. A flawless block from Mustard, but still getting pushed back to full screen and has to walk down.
Gonna walk the yard against Robocop. Okay, gets caught trying to push a button there. Rolls forward, Sooneo ready, but doesn't quite get the punish.
Just these back and forth strings has been really good. Unfortunately, that jump and not going to land into a hit confirm, but great throw escape. Tries to anti-air, but the special able to leave Sooneo on the other side. Oh, and we have a counter hit. Very nicely done. Brings out the trap and into a full punish. Gonna have to block the cryogenic.
Absolutely. Sooneo doing a good job keeping Mustard locked down, but of course Mustard with a great anti-air.
Time is ticking, 7 on the clock, but Sooneo didn't need it, was able to get the jump kick into the dash.
Yeah, the jump 3 air dash has been paying dividends for Sooneo throughout the course of this entire set.
Notice that Sooneo actually jumped, delayed it just a bit so that he can win the air-to-air against Mustard. That was very smart.
Absolutely. Forward grab, putting Mustard towards the corner. Spike strip, no, going for the gas grenade. And just look at his health dwindling down. Oh, he almost landed in there.
Yeah, he was almost going to land, but I like that he tried to use the special. Mustard has just not been able to punish it, though. So Suneo's been getting away for free with that dash.
And great use of jump from Mustard, but down for Sooneo, and then of course the cannon pushing him back full screen. We got grenades, we got spike strips.
Great way to avoid the cryogenic crown. Does try to go for the anti-air. Wasn't going to be able to. There goes the down one, but no down two conversion.
Yeah, in fact, getting low profiled by the auto shot, and it's looking like Sooneo might have this one under wraps. Unless Mustard can get a solid hit and open him up here.
Really good staggers from Mustard, but you just have to be careful here. You can't be on that trap situation. You have to be careful. You're going to get hit. There goes the jump one. Actually having to jump to avoid it. This is 1.75.
And of course,
the stare down. Oh,
no!
Wait.
Oh, he could have had him.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Stop.
Wait a minute.
Why? No.
No,
Oh.
the down two. And the jump 3.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Sooneo almost surrendering the bag. Mustard, no. If he had just gone into the combo, even if he had gone into the armor breaker, because it launches, he would have had him.
My heart was actually beating because literally Sooneo gave me almost a heart attack, and it's too early for that. It's too early. It just pulls, and it's still too early.
And all of us Frost players will weep.
Indeed, indeed. But Ragnarok, this was such a pleasure. Just so much games together that we were able to commentate. Hopefully you get to enjoy Jagerbombs with Journey later.
Yeah, I'm about to go get a Jagerbomb, listen to some Journey. Sake's not going anywhere though, but first we got some lovely ads from our sponsors here to show the great selection of products helping to keep the events like this going strong. Sake, I will see you later. It's been a pleasure, much love, and y'all be blessed.
There's plenty more Combo Breaker 2023 action coming at you on the way.
But first, let's take a quick commercial break.
If you want to add to your Combo Breaker merch legacy collection, don't forget to head over to the Combo Breaker shop to check out all the amazing merch. Get yours before they run out.